2022, take it back to '01. Back when yelling fuck was shocking and fun. Back when Musketeers exploded onto the scene. Britney and Justin were in sync, know what I mean? Steven Tyler screamed he didn't want to miss a thing. Back when Carson Daly dominated the screen. Back a couple decades before I felt old. Before Janet Jackson had a whole nipple exposed. Whoa. Hold up, whoa Nelly. Dr. Dre is scheduled to be featured on my telly. This about to be the best, there's nothing you can tell me. A heavy dose of nostalgia, no better way to sell me. Just that, mechanic falls. I think I need to get my friends Frank and Jan and Cole. There's no way it will be better than the TRL show. Kane and DB, hell no. Hype beats will get fed for show. Time to level my expectations still low. They were once real high, gotta make them real low. Hit them with the Dillo. They were once real high, gotta make them real low. Hit them with the Dillo. And now I know that whenever my expectations get too high, I need to Dillo them. I need to Dillo those expectations. Because what could possibly deliver to the hype that's in my mind? Nothing.
Hey, there we are. Jen's like, how do I turn on the video?
It's still going.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
We know it's a last minute, short notice here, and we're in outside Hartford, Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
Just attended the first day, half day, I guess. Technically, it started at 4 o'clock.
4 hours.
4 hours of 90s Con. So we thought we would just chat it up a little bit here and drop it in the YouTube channel and go on our merry way. And I knew that as soon as I went live, that I would receive a call.
Do you want to go take that real quick?
No, because I think I will be loud while you're on mic. So
well, I mean, then as you could go out in the hall.
it's okay.
Okay.
Here we are. I mean, I don't think we're going to take a half an hour to talk about
we'll
anything
talk
or
for a
anything
few
like
minutes.
that. So if you're here in the stream, thanks for checking in. I did not get slimed, Jeffers, but that
Right
was not for sake of trying.
Yeah.
We did walk by the table at least twice before we left.
Like they were doing it in the beginning when we first got there. We're like, oh, well, let's walk around. Let's see what happens. And then we tried at the end and I don't know what was going on.
And then I would say officially sliming. I guess there's a chance for sliming because we have a little bit of a break tomorrow.
True.
But I would say considering, because we don't have a hotel tomorrow. So
I mean, there's a hotel attached to the convention center. So you could just change in the bathroom, I guess.
Can I borrow your room?
Just wash your hair in the sink of the bathroom. That's totally normal. So that's what people want to see.
I would say I'm not getting slimed tomorrow. I gave it a window. I tried to yes and the slime. It could have been a little more slime.
Yeah. We did see someone get slimed. I don't know how many people got slimed. It was okay. So let's get into the con a little bit. So it is day 1. Tomorrow is completely sold out.
Mm-hmm.
Today is the day we were debating, and then obviously, how could we not do it? The Mickey Mouse Club panel is there. Mm-hmm. So this is what the decision-making process was and why we decided to go today. And it was definitely like day 1 vibes, I would say. At the con. Right. I'm not a con expert. This is my first con of any kind, but I've been at trade shows and things where I'm like, I think
you were easing in.
Yeah, you're easing in. There's definitely probably going to be like more vendors tomorrow. I think there will be more celebs tomorrow. I think there's just going to be more going on with an influx of people all at the same time.
But to be clear, that's good for our anxiety because it eased us in to the weekend to tomorrow, especially. So it was good just to get a lay of the land. Yeah, this is what we're expecting tomorrow. Yeah, and we'll be good.
Yeah. But so we got there. We just did like a little walk around. Well, first, so the whole process, you get there, you have to do a vax check. So they check your vaccination card. I think if you don't have a vaccination card, I think you have to be tested. I think you have to
That's why you go in the side hallway there. You were getting tested.
I see. So you have to have a negative test. And then you proceed to security and then up. And so we were pretty much like through all of that with 10 minutes to spare or so before they open the doors at 4 p.m. So once they opened, we kind of just did like all right, where are we? What's going on? And we did a walk around, and at 4:30 we had our group photo with the Mickey Mouse Club members.
That was crazy, and 3 decades in the making. That was when we decided on the Friday. I was like, you know what, let's just do the group. We'll have the panel discussion at 5. Let's do the group photo, because I think individually we want to make sure we have things to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
So you can do the individual meet and greets with Mouseketeers tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I felt like if we did everything on Friday, then what we're going to do on Saturday before the after party, because as we said on the podcast, we started with the after party purchase first, and then we walked it back.
Yeah.
So once we put in the group photo, that kind of anchored us with the panel discussion of like, these are our primary functions today.
Yes, exactly.
And
so I think we were Dilloing. We Dilloed it. Yeah, we Dilloed it. So we were like, what's happening? And we just did a couple of those, but like, we're not going to talk about what we're about to do, who we're about to see behind the curtain. We're not going to discuss it. It's fine. It's whatever. We're friends with all of these people, aren't we? And it was probably like, it was awesome and surreal and the fastest experience probably ever, where I was like, hey, hi. Okay, take a picture. Okay, thank you.
Right. And that was, and they were pretty clear about that in the instructions for the photo op of like, we're getting you in, you're taking a picture, you're getting out, don't kiss anybody. It's basically the things that they said. So, and I'm not kidding, it said, don't kiss anybody. It said it in the instructions. It did. Yeah. So
see, these are the things that like these poor celebrities, like you have to tell people this. Why?
So, and that was it. And, because we've had Jason on the show, there was kind of like it was so fast. It was like recognition, boom, boom, here we go. And I felt like everyone kind of like there was awareness. But we were in and out so fast that it made us look forward to everything else tomorrow.
Yeah. So that was kind of nuts. And then we kind of like came off of that high, like, what? And you get a digital printout of the professional photo.
I have it right here.
Oh, we can show it.
Lovely. The reflection right there.
We'll be posting it. We gave the resort a sneak peek of that one. So so we did that. And then we kind of, did some more walking around and checking it out and all of that. But the panel then was at 5. So we only had like 10 minutes in between. Yeah. We did think the panel was on this one stage and no one was sitting yet. And we were like, do we know that this is the spot? No, it wasn't. It was 2 floors up. So luckily we found that out in time and went 2 floors up to the panel and got to see Christy Carlson Romano host the panel with the members of the Mickey Mouse Club, which was really cool. They kind of just talked through their history a little bit and their experience on the show and what they're doing now and all that kind of stuff. They took a few audience questions. We didn't ask any. You were thinking of asking a question.
I thought about asking a question. My question kind of got asked about the music and things like that. It was a kind of a play on that, but that was, I think it was going to depend on what the vibe of the questions were, whether I was going to jump in or not.
Right. Jeffer says, don't kiss anyone. Instructions. Jeffer says, never needed. I mean, right. It's interesting. I can't believe that's in there. So yeah, and then I got online. I decided so you can do selfies or autographs with celebs at their little booths as well. So I was like, all right, so who are we really going to do? And we have no plan, obviously. We have no plan for who we want to really get. So as we're walking around, I see Topanga, Danielle Fishel from Boy Meets World. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going for Topanga. That's it. I've made a decision. So we get online, we're waiting a while, and then she had to go to lunch. But really, I think they were all being ushered off to their group photo experiences for the people that purchased that. So I was like, well, see, this is what happens when I make a decision and I get online and I commit. Now there she goes. So maybe I'll try again tomorrow. I don't know.
Without Ben Savage's involvement, do you find the group photo for Boy Meets World? We've already dropped the cash. So, but in that, we're not going for another big group situation.
Right.
But would that have been something without his involvement?
I mean, there is a little bit there is a little bit like, but he's not in it. I feel like if I'm going to get the group, then I would want him in it. But it's a good group. Like everyone else, it's good. And I like everyone else and all of that. So, it is what it is. But we'll see what happens tomorrow. It's a sold out situation. It'll be insanity. So I'll see if I get to Panga or not. Stay tuned.
I think she was busy tonight, and I would say that you could tell again. It's kind of everyone's getting their feet wet day.
Yeah. And Nick Carter and AJ McLean were there, and they had the lines immediately. So you know that they're going to be. I can't even imagine what tomorrow will be like for them. It's going to be nuts.
Yeah, because tomorrow Christopher Lloyd's going to be there. He wasn't there today. Leah Thompson wasn't there today.
The Full House cast.
The Full House cast wasn't there today. So they're all coming in tonight. And we got like a nor'easter thing happening during the day tomorrow.
A bomb cyclone is coming. So
needs a new catchphrase here in the Northeast.
Jeffers mentions, because we did also sneak peek to the resort, that we took a picture in the DeLorean. So that was, since Topanga wasn't available, the DeLorean was. So we went to the DeLorean and took a photo.
Why not?
Why not?
So yeah, we took those pictures. And we got three. We got some toys out of it.
We did. That's because you provided some.
Some change. You only had big bills, and I was like, "Yeah, I got."
It's basically cash only. If you want to get the autographs or the selfies or whatever, it's all cash.
Yeah, like I have my Papa Dillo cash, but I only have it in smaller bills.
Cash. Not cash from Papa Dillo to be clear.
Yeah,
but I think that was probably a mistake on your part, because you may have brought too much. Therefore.
I'm thinking yourself. I'm having delusions of grandeur.
I was like, I'm cutting it off here. This is all I'm going with, and I am not taking any more than this.
Delusions of grandeur.
We'll see. As we're already like, so tomorrow we'll get this person. What?
Yeah, we're done. And Jen's like, you're already over $200. Where are you going with this?
And what about this one? And what about that one? So we'll see. But tomorrow, I think it starts at 10
to 6.
And then at 8 p.m. is the after party with the Mickey Mouse Club members hosting, sponsored by Tito's.
So
and
shout out to Drunk Stormtroopers.
Yes.
Sponsored by Tito's.
Yes. So we'll be sure to send him some content on that. But so you went to Comic-Con.
Yep.
In the fall.
Yeah, because I mean, my prior con experience has only been baseball card conventions.
Right. That's why I'm like, at the basement of the Nassau Coliseum, I've been to home shows, and what am I going off of?
Probably a couple of wedding shows.
I've been to some wedding shows.
Yeah, so that's usually what happens in the basement of the Nassau Coliseum. The craft fair. I don't know if that. But the home show, I guess, is Papa Dillo's, one of Papa Dillo's favorites.
The boat show? Forget it. The boat show. The RV shows?
The boat show.
Come on. Any show that's in the basement of Nassau Coliseum is basically a Papa Dillo favorite. So how does this so far compare to Comic-Con in New York?
Well, I mean, and again, my New York Comic-Con experience first time was this past fall, and I think there was still that kind of, we're just coming out of Delta, we don't know Omicron is coming phase. So I felt like it also wasn't. It was a ramp up. I felt like, and maybe it was the first day. I don't know if it was the first day or not. But it was, New York Comic-Con is, Jacob Javits Center is humongous. It's multiple floors of tables and tables and tables. So like we were talking about, I was surprised by the lack of vendors tonight. I'm hoping that jumps up tomorrow.
Yeah.
And hoping not at the same time, because I'm trying to use the money for the celebs.
Yeah.
So that really is one thing that stood out, was the artist and the vendor portion of Comic-Con is huge.
Yeah.
And I felt like it was very light here.
Yeah.
But just, again, first day. So it's first day vibes. And then, in terms of the celebrity quotient, I mean, I don't know how many years, if this is the first year for 90s Con, if it's existed before.
I don't know either.
I don't know anything about that. There's the same company that does the Hallmark Christmas Con I say Hallmark. I don't think Hallmark's attached to it, but they do the Christmas Con.
But all the Hallmark people are there.
All the Hallmark people are there. They do that in Jersey at Christmas time. So it's the same company. So I don't know if this is the first one and they had this many stars, then I would think it's going to be huge after. Like, I think tomorrow will be really telling, but my sense was, this is the start, and then it's going to be massive after this.
Yeah, because we were kind of talking beforehand, because there's so many aspects to the 90s, I feel like this is more of the pop side of the 90s. You got the boy bands, you got the popular shows, you got the sitcoms and things like that. But you don't have like alternative rock bands that were huge in the 90s or anyone like that. So I feel like there's such space to grow the 90s con. So.
Right. And that's where the Mickey Mouse Club event after party is going tomorrow. They're like, well, we got musicians, we got talented performers who can sing 90s songs. So we're bringing that quotient tomorrow. And I thought that was a really smart play by them, quite honestly. Because, I said, I just threw out Lisa Loeb, but I was like, no Lisa Loeb. So that is that's what I'm looking forward to is with a sold out crowd tomorrow. What that comes across like.
Yeah, I realize my name's been on the corner of this all the time. Probably could have hidden the name. That's fine. How has Jen not been to Christmas Con? It's a great question, Jeffers, and I'm sure I will make it there one day. Don't you worry.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that year is this year. I think the first one was in 19, which was then disrupted.
Right.
Excuse me. I have some Domino's pizza crumbs in my
We're not
throat.
proud. We're not proud of anything we've eaten today. I need a whole cleanse when I go home.
But I think they had it in 21 in a smaller, but I would suspect we're gonna eyeball that in December.
Yeah, let me scroll up. I didn't know if I missed questions. I missed some vaccine questions from you, Lewis. I don't know that I am going to comment on that. Da 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 da. We personally provided our vaccination cards, and away we went to security. So it'll be interesting of what tomorrow brings. We don't plan on staying in Connecticut tomorrow night. There is a bomb cyclone and there is an after party where we might, be partying all night long. So maybe we will, but probably not. So I don't think we'll be going live for a recap tomorrow night, but maybe we'll try to do it. Maybe I don't even know when I'm like theme park Thursday. No, that's Dillo's madness. There's too much happening. Yeah, but we'll figure it out.
All right. So and we're doing these because our plan is to talk to our long lost sibling on the podcast next week. So I don't think we'll be covering too much of 90s con unless she starts asking us questions like she likes to do, where she likes to take control of the ship and start steering it. And, because she doesn't want to answer the questions. And we'll be like, why are you doing more? Do more.
Where's your YouTube channel?
No, it's like an inside joke. Everyone else is like, who are they talking about? Find out next week on Theme Park Thursday with Dillos Diz. They said there would be a test. The old swab up the nose test. Like you do.
Anyway.
All right, everyone. Well, thanks for hanging out with us briefly here. We just thought we would share our experience, which was crazy. I mean, again, that group photo was the panel discussion was great. Yeah. The group photo was surreal. And like, what just happened? What did
I looked at it, and we will probably tweet this at some point or Instagram it or something, where from cardboard cutouts 30 years ago at #AlwaysMGM, and now like having the real people there, like in a picture with you. Nope. Couldn't tell little Jen and little Frank that. We'd be like, okay, sure. Really? When I'm 40, I'm going to be. Here I am.
Here you are at 40. Here you are. Have a great night, everybody. We'll check out the content tomorrow, especially over at DillosDizResort.com. We'll be sharing a lot throughout the day. Bye-bye.
Kisses.